Up C. Choose 7 of Poland. So let's get moving. We are on the bridge to, where's this? What? Hagodina. Hagodina. Jovanevac. Hagodina. Hagodina, Jovanevac. Hagodina. Okay, Hagodina. North. Jovanevac. There's already Hagodina. Where's Hagodina though? Let's see. Hagodina, Jovanevac. Hagodina. Kaju and SCThirty. It's a big city. Fortunately, we didn't get our first 5K in Serbia. Could have been the one. That could have been the one. Now we're Indo here, surely. Right? Yeah, surely Indo. Where is this in Indo? That's the question we must try to answer. Could be either Kalimantan or Sumatra. I'm not sure which is which though. I don't know. There's a lot of bombs though, so leaning towards Sumatra here. To be honest with you, it could be anywhere. So could be Kalimantan too, for all we know. Yeah, it's really difficult. No signs to read. Just pure vibes, I guess. Which is incredibly difficult, as we all know. Okay, we got signs. Okay, Governor Kalteng, Kalimantan Tenggara. Right, yeah. Tenga. It's written there. It's pretty funny. Kalteng Bebas. Where could it be? Somewhere there, probably. Nice. It's really big damage for round 2. It's nice. Okay. Milagro. Alcalde El Probe. Olivos. Oh. Cascahal. Barranquilla. Sobas. Going to Barranquilla. Where are the plates anywhere? Oh, Atlantico. Okay. So Atlantico it is. There's somewhere there probably. Nice. Oh, there's Cascahal. Didn't see that. Didn't zoom far enough to find Cascahal anyway. Ooh, interesting. The lakeside square of his sun. We cannot read. No, I can't read. Sun is north. Sun is north. Ah, interesting. Could be New Zealand, right? Maritime. Blue pilot something. Wait, that's Australia, right? I don't know anymore. Tasmania? Yeah. This indeed. Low head, oh, that's low head. Okay. Right. Uruguay here. There's a fork in the road, northwest. Northwest, okay. 33 Sibotali. I feel like I know it. Sibotali. Oh, 33 Sibotali Varela. This one, right? Probably. Just like something good. Not quite sure about that. Could be another down. Ooh, it is 5K. 5K for the win. What a pinpoint in Uruguay. Let's go. 5K for the win in Uruguay. Let's go. Nice. Yes, we got the Uruguayan 5K. Field to 5K in Serbia. I think this is gettable. Just miss it. So bridge says the center of Kraju Hevak, like on a bridge on this angle. I think it's gettable, but we just missed it. Unfortunately. Kalimantan, so something like Provinci Kalten, if I'm not mistaken. See it later. Next, it's so a bus with Barranquilla. It's actually here, northern Max North Tasmania, in a beautiful location, by the way. Low head. Beautiful location, by the way, right? Yep. Absolutely beautiful location. Gorgeous location. The Tasmanian plains, perhaps with hills in the background. Finally, 5K for the win in Uruguay. We pinpointed that one. So 33, so Sebotali, right? Scania. Alright. Didn't see any road numbers. It was Ruta 15 and we were within 3 meters off. Wow. That's nice. That's of course nice. This is where 5K for the win. Right. This junction. Got some roads over there. Over there. Finally, the diversion, just like a park in the middle. That's nice. This was the location of our 5K. Of course, we saw another sign right over there. Reads the town names. There you go. 33 Jose Varela and Sebotali. That's enough for us to pinpoint the town. Right. Rocha Depart. It is Lascano, Ruta 15. It was actually in Ruta 15, Lascano, Rocha Department. This were 5K, 3 meters for the win. That is nice. That is nice. So let's watch it. Okay, round number 1. Let's try to watch the earlier rounds again to XP. Okay, very good signage right from the start. Godina. Got a feeling it might be Serbia, though we're not entirely certain at this point. Right. Trying to search for Hagodina. Okay, surely Serbian bollards, right? Hagodina and let's go that. Finally, we saw Hagodina just Hagodina by scanning. That's nice. Right, it was actually in another city named Kragujevac, if not mistaken. It was further north, I believe. Let's see. Yep, it was further north. Kragujevac. And then, okay, round number. Okay, this one took me another 90 minutes to ascertain what province in Indonesia we are in. Yeah, I don't know how many steps it took. Probably a lot. Yep, probably took a lot of steps. Surely now. All right. It's probably though a minute and 20th second mark probably we found the province name. I'm not quite sure. Let's see it here. Alright, moving west quite fast, and then finally there's a tarpaulin, political tarp. Okay, it says Kalimatatenga. I think we saw Provinsi Kulteng probably. Kalteng probably, but it's actually written all over the place. Kalimantan Tenga. Yeah, Provinsi Kalteng, but it's actually written here Kalimantan Tenga. So, alright. And finally, now, first watch around number 3. This one took 43 seconds, quite sandy. I'm not even sure this was Colombia at first. I didn't see any yellow plates or the Colombian crosses until we saw the bus Cascajal says Barranquilla. So try to look for a town or city called Cascajal outside of Barranquilla. Failed to do so. Move on to round number 4. This one we were quite confused. I honestly thought it was New Zealand at first, so I understand our opponent's guess, but last minute we checked the flag and figured out it is probably Australia. Surely saw Australian flag. Landscape honestly kind of looks more like New Zealand, to be honest. I nearly went New Zealand, but until okay, check the flag, it was Victoria. I wanted to go Tasmania at the end, but time ran out. Okay, and finally round number 5, 5K for the win. This one took 66 seconds. Let's watch it in 1x speed. Let's go. So we made our way to the junction when there is very useful signs. I mean, we've heard of the name 33 before. Alright, 33. I forgot where it was. 33 and Cebolati. It will be. There you go, 33 is like there. So it says that it's 73 kilometers away from 33 and Cebolati. The angle of the road fits more for southern town of Lascano than the one we initially plunked. Okay, we got the junction as well, so that helps a lot. So going back to spawn. Right, going back to spawn at the 58 second mark. I tried to look for other towns to confirm. We're not quite convinced at first, but finally, okay, end of the road fits, and we got those the grid, yeah, got an inner grid. So we were actually in Ruta 14 or 15, somewhere there, 14 and 15 in fact. So it is where Ruta 14 y Ruta 15 meet in Lascano, Rocha Department, and in Uruguay. This was it was the location of a 5K. This was probably the inner towns, grid. Oh, you also have street signs right over there. Okay, and we didn't see that. Okay, so we just saw the towns and just figured out our way there. Let's watch it again. 5K for the win in Uruguay. It's nice. It was enough to deal almost 600 points of damage to opponent. Bro, opponent was, I believe, already down to their 300 points of health. So pinpointing here was ideal so that you get the maximum points possible and not regret it later on. Okay, once again, so a sign, very helpful sign to 33. Right. Why is it called 33, by the way? I'll search it later. Right, Cebulati and 33. Try to check the angle of the roads. Consider this town called Lascano. Probably is. There's an inner grid to the town. Okay, try to confirm it's not Coronelia. Lascano finally try to pinpoint the exact location and came within 3 meters in 66 seconds. Nice 5K for the win. Oh, did we actually that's a flawless round, by the way. We also did flawless this entire match. That's nice. Uruguay, nice 5K for the win in Lascano. Pretty cool, nice. Now, why is it called 33? Let's see. Why is it called 33? Capitals. Okay. Folk music, okay? It means 33, of course. Oh, national heroes. That's cool. That is cool. Cool name.